Why didn't the hobbits take the eagles to Mordor? If you ever read The Lord of the Rings or seen the movies, this question likely came to mind at some point. From a storytelling perspective, it's because, otherwise the story would be over immediately. But there's an in-universe reason that makes sense. First, some quick facts. Sauron only paid attention to the major groups, like the Elves of Rivendell, the Dwarves of Isengard, and the men of Edoras. Notable was that he didn't see or know about the hobbits of the Shire. The hobbits or halflings were a separate group from humans, but likely shared a distant ancestor. Hobbits are naturally recluse and rural, preferring to stay within their community and not particularly welcoming to outsiders. Barring the area of Bree, the hobbits had scarce contact with the wider world. Due to this nature, Sauron was unaware of the existence of the Shire or the hobbits. The One Ring is dangerous to anyone around it. If you know anything about the ring, you know that it makes you invisible and convinces you that its power will grant you your ultimate desire. The effects are worse the stronger the ring bearer is. So if an immortal elf or someone stronger was corrupted by the ring, it could doom the world. That's why the hobbits were chosen. When Samwise, Peninsula Galbasi, held the ring, it promised him a garden that covered all of Middle-earth, which he did not want, as he desired a small garden in which he could tend to. The eagles were insanely strong and divine. In Middle-earth, there are 3 tiers of divine figures. There's the Maker, LOTR, then his divine creations the godly Valar, like Manwë, and the Valar's creations, like the dwarves and the great eagles, the messengers to Manwë. Now the eagles were the messengers of the Valar Manwë. As such, they were incredibly powerful, thus incredibly susceptible to the One Ring. That's to say that being around the ring for an extended period of time, like the time it took to fly from the Shire to Mount Doom, would have almost guaranteed that the eagles would have been corrupted. Lastly, and most importantly, it was meant to be a stealth mission. If the plan was to charge into Mount Doom and throw the ring in, then they would have sent in their strongest fighters. The entire plan hinged on a few key points. 1. Prior to Gollum's trip to Mordor, Sauron didn't know what hobbits were. 2. That this small group could get in and out of F before they were discovered, and 3. The focus of Sauron would be drawn away from Mount Doom long enough for the ring to be destroyed. The point of the Fellowship was to destroy the ring without being noticed. The focus was on stealth, while taking the eagles would have been the same as a massive flag saying "Kill me." So while the eagles may have shortened the year-long journey, they were just as likely to turn against them because of the ring, or get them killed by Sauron's forces once he discovered their plans. Check out my YouTube and TikTok, same name. Hope you enjoyed and see you next time.